Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
All right, happy Tuesday afternoon or evening, depending on where the hell you're at, where you're watching. We've got some of the guys from Veld with us today. How you guys doing?
Yeah, man.
Not too bad.
Fantastic. So, CB, I'm going to let you kick this off today.
All right. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the music scene over there where you're at?
God, it's pretty diverse music scene. I'd say there's a bit of everything. There's been a bit of a deathcore revival lately. I'd say, there's not like a lot of the modern deathcore stuff. There's a lot kicking off over here.
Thorley type stuff.
Yeah, Thorley type stuff. A lot of that stuff kicking off over here. But there's a massive slam scene. I never knew until I went on tour with Party Cannon how alive the slam scene was over here as well. There's a lot of shit going on.
That's good. It's kind of cool that you mentioned that because deathcore's getting big again over here too. And we actually had a morning show this morning where we did nothing but straight deathcore bands, and it's good to see because I've always been a huge fan of deathcore. All right, so how long have you guys been a band, and how did you guys all meet?
God, good question.
3 years.
No, it's longer than that.
It's
been 4 years as Veld now. We all met. We'd all sort of just been working in other projects before, been friends for years, sort of thing, and then decided to hone in on the sound with Veld. Take it because we used to do metalcore stuff together and something a bit lighter. And then Veld was kind of born and just went way heavier. We started writing music that was just this is too heavy for what we're doing, and we were let's just double down on this. Yeah, let's double down on this.
Okay. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
So tell us a little bit about one of your best band interactions you've had so far.
Probably bracelets, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. These ones. So we had a few fans to turn up and just give us gifts and shit like that, and which I never thought. Obviously, you see it with bigger bands and stuff, and yeah, it's not something I thought like we'd get, like just people showing up, giving us gifts and offerings and that sort of stuff. As culty as we are and like demonic and that sort of stuff, we never thought we'd, people just turning up and giving us offerings and that sort of stuff. It's really cool.
Right.
Handmade and all that.
Yeah, handmade and that sort of stuff. Like we at our shows, we have our Black Rite, which is our like ritual tome that we take everywhere. It's in all of his music videos. It's sort of part of the lore of the band. We take that everywhere and get as many people, if you're at the merch desk, to sign it. Get people up on stage if we can to sort of be part of the show and sign the book. And yeah, so it's nice getting to interact with the fans in that way. It's kind of like a reverse autograph. Normally people come and asking for you to sign things, right? So we're like, you sign this, and it's always nice just getting to talk to people and like just experience something a little bit different other than just buying some merch and sick set, bruv, sort of thing.
Okay. So how did you guys come up with the concept of the lore of the whole band?
Something we've been wanting to do individually for a while, isn't it? Like, and then
it just snowballed from there, didn't it? Really?
Yeah. Just really, really, like Tucker said, you just snowballed. In our old projects, we'd always, when it came to music videos, we'd always treat them like little movies, basically.
Theatrical.
Yeah, very theatrical. And then we were like, let's kind of connect all these and just make something a bit more like something that you can sink your teeth into a bit more in that sort of sense. I mean, we're still wanting to go bigger and further, and I don't think we've hit the mark of what we want to do visually just yet. But yeah, it's all having time and budget and building on what we've got, and yeah, just putting piece by piece, putting it together, kind of thing.
Yeah, shit's expensive.
Biggest hurdle in anything.
Yeah.
The more theatrical you want to go, the more expensive it gets.
That's the thing. It's great that we've got such a good team around us, like Stephen, Breakpoint Media, who does all of our music videos. He's a massive part of the team, and just his direction that he, helps put us on the right track with, cinematography, lighting, all of that stuff, helping us build the story and letting us know what is viable. It's like sometimes we'll have like crazy ideas and it's like, yeah, cool, but that's going to cost you so much in CG or this that and the other, and it's like, how can we make this come to life without thousands and thousands of pounds of CG? How can we do this practically, or how can we? And even when you talk practically, it's like, right, that's going to cost you 500, 1,000, however much to rent a location to build the thing that you're wanting to do. So we've got such a good team that, like, everyone's like, everyone in the band, our videographer, everyone's just working so hard to make this come to life on such a small budget, really.
Oh, well, at least you've got somebody like that, because most of the people over here, you tell them an idea, they're just going to throw the money out and try to rope you into it. They're not even going to try to help you, like, save some money and be like, hey, guys, we can make this happen, sort of.
It's going to cost you.
This is going to be a little bit better and a little bit cheaper. They're just like, nah, 10 grand. Come up with it. All right, CB, you're up, man.
All right. So what is one of the things that is most difficult for you over where you're at for the music industry? Is it booking, or is it like just competing with other bands for spots, or what is that for you?
Yeah, best slots are paid for.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of pay to play, which I get that in that sense. But at the same time, but when bands come through, either they'll do a few dates in England, so there's not many slots to actually get on, or if you do, like, say a touring act comes through or something like that, the tour's already full, so there's no room for local openers. It's just having the room for us in that sort of sense.
UK gets the shit end at stick with it.
Yeah, because like I say, you'll get like however many dates in France, Germany, Prague, and all of these places in Europe, and then they'll come. Oh, we'll do London and Manchester and maybe Edinburgh in Scotland, and that's kind of it. I get we're only small in the grand scheme of things, but at the same time, it's like there's such a varied, market for it as well.
Do you feel like it's kind of the same all across the board, or is it like easier for some other bands?
Essentially, it just depends on your booking agent. If you've got that top class booking agent who's got the got his fingers in all the pies, then he can,
finances.
Yeah, he can do what you want in that sort of sense. But if you're kind of a little more independent in that way, obviously we've got certain amounts of backing we ourselves, but yeah, we haven't got like the big boy booking agent or anything like that, so it's kind of a little bit harder to get on some of those shows. We get on some great shows as well, but yeah, when it's sort of pushing to that next level as well, it can be difficult at times. Yeah.
So are you guys looking to expand into the US?
Wherever we can get to, yeah, we'd love to play more. Like, I mean, I think our first goal is to get out into Europe. Because it's close, a bit close. But yeah, we'd love to play US because I know there's a great scene and it's great. I've been there personally on holidays and stuff, and so has Sam. You have, right? Yeah, you've been too. We've all been to the US before, and we love it there. But yeah, actually getting to do it as a band, that'd be amazing.
Okay.
Trust me, it's no different here than over there. It's a lot of buy-on stuff over here, and you got the good old boy clubs that you get a bunch of promoters that all hang out, but if you're not in their little circle, then they won't even fucking book you. They won't even answer your emails.
Same everywhere, man.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. So for each one of you, at what age did you decide you want to be a musician? And most importantly, what band kind of pulled you into it?
I think I was like 11 or 12 when I started playing guitar. And probably main one will have been Bullet at the time.
I think, I started playing guitar when I was about 15 or so. Yeah, I've probably got to say I was into other bands before that and just like sort of musically, and I'd play stuff, but then I saw the Bullet from Valentine live at Brixton DVD. I just had it on repeat constantly, and I was just like, I want to do that.
Talk about glow up of the century,
yeah.
Yeah, I know I think 15, 16 when I started drums, and probably Slayer, to be fair. Loved them since like one of the first bands I ever listened to, so I think it was them who got me into everything.
Okay.
I'm old. It was fucking Motorgrader. Or not Motorhead.
Yeah.
Back when MTV was a big thing and they had Headbangers Ball and shit. And
that were the days.
Yeah, probably watch that shit that I shouldn't have been watching because I was very young, but seeing Lemmy play Ace of Spades for the first time, and I was like, I want to be a bass player and I want to do vocals. Vocals did not happen. I am not a vocalist and found that out very quickly the hard way. All right, just go stick with bass now.
I can always learn, brother.
Just put auto-tune on it, you'll be right.
Yep. No singing for me. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
All right, so when you guys are not doing music, what kind of hobbies do you guys have?
Other music stuff.
Different kinds of music, pretty much.
I play a lot of piano outside of that, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we're specifically not talking music, I'd probably video games. In my off time. But yeah, I don't think any of us really get too much time between what we're doing, other projects, and rehearsing, practicing, just that sort of stuff. I've only recently found time myself to actually play a new game, which I hadn't done that in about like a year and a half or
just
something.
Sleepless.
Like that. Yeah, sleepless. What about you? I mean, you've got loads of hobbies, you actually. You fucking.
Yeah, they're all just random. This little.
My man makes lightsabers.
He used to make lightsabers.
Oh no! Don't tell me that. Oh no! That's bad for me.
Oh, if I'd have known it were coming up, I've got one upstairs. They're fantastic, man.
Oh, God, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Huge Star Wars fan. I have a problem. It's a bad problem.
Oh, he used to love Star Wars, but then he started making lightsabers, like obviously as a job, and then that kind of took the love out of it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even want to see him. I don't even want to see him again.
Oh no, that would break my heart.
Same as with music, man. Like when you're a kid and like you're not in the business and what have you, like you're just looking for all the new shit. And like now, in my spare time, I don't want to listen to music, or at least I don't want to listen to sort of metal. Like I'll just put on like lo-fi or classical or something like that in my spare time, because I'm like I'm just exposed to this too much.
Right.
So that's actually kind of brings up a good question. Like a lot of musicians, I know for myself, there's certain types of music that you want to listen to kind of get you in that creative mode to do music. Me, I can't listen to metal before I write because I have a tendency to write what I'm listening to, and it sounds the same. So for each one of you, what is it that you like to listen to kind of get into that mode before hitting, the studio or the stage or whatever?
I don't know really. I listen to so much different stuff like that. It just changes every time. So it'll jump from either rap or because I have the same issue as Rob, where it's like if you're listening to too much metal all the time, you don't really want to listen to it, or if you're writing it. So it'll jump from rap to blues to classical to anything really. So I can't really say one specific.
Yeah, I'm kind of same. I mean, recently I've been getting back into like old scene stuff, like Pierce the Veil and
Blood on the Dance Floor.
Not Blood on the Dance Floor. I can fuck off. Yeah, like Sleeping with Sirens, just that stuff. It came on shuffle the other day, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Like I'll listen, there'll be certain melodies or something I'll hear in that. I'm like, that could I know this is kind of cheesy, but I could make that work in that regard. But more often than not, if I'm kind of in a writing zone, I don't really listen to music, same as yourself. I'll put on like imagery, weirdly enough. I'll a lot of the time, I haven't had it set up in a while, but I used to have like an iPad playing like Bloodborne playthroughs or like random horror films and stuff like that. Just like so I can get inspired by the imagery kind of thing, or like write around a vibe rather than say some sort of music or anything like that.
Okay.
How about you?
So I don't really have anything specific that I listen to get like. I don't know really. No, I've not really got anything to listen to beforehand. I just kind of already excited about it.
Listens to his own thoughts.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough sometimes. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, CB, you're up on deck, bro.
So if you could throw a random instrument into your songs, what instrument would that be?
Hurdy-gurdy.
We've probably already done it. We did try hurdy-gurdy once. It just didn't sound right.
On one of our tracks, I've got my dog's bark in there. I've got what song was it? Is it in? There's the Microsoft Teams message tone that I sampled in there and made into a synth. That
was in Confession.
No, it was one off the new album, the latest one. Not Reverie. Make the Tides Hit the Sea.
Yeah, that's
bring an end to this misery.
I'm thinking wrong song.
Whatever song that is, we don't play it live, so I forgot. But yeah, whatever that song is, that's got the Microsoft Teams message tone in there.
It used to be called Microsoft Teams message tone.
It was called Microsoft Teams message tone as the working title. Yeah, there's like I don't know. We've tried everything to be fair at this point. So yeah, because we've got the East-West Composer Cloud, which has every single instrument that you could want on there, and so we'll just go through. Does this sound cool? Does that sound cool? Does this sound cool? What if we put some distortion on this? Does that sound cool? So yeah, we just go through everything, man.
Okay, fair enough. So if you guys had a chance to go on a worldwide tour, and you got to pick any three bands to go with you, and they cannot say no, who are you taking?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not answering that.
Should we all pick one band each? I think that kind of makes sense.
Sure. Lorna Shore for me.
Lorna Shore, all right, that's cool. I would have to say Knocked Loose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with King 810.
King 810. That would be a sick lineup, actually. Jesus Christ.
You bring up Knocked Loose. Seeing them live was probably the only time I've ever feared for my life at a show.
I remember an interview with Brian, and he said something about since they stopped playing like barrierless shows, or because they don't play them as often anymore with the size of shows that they're playing, their aim is to make people feel scared and uncomfortable. And I was like, that is exactly what I want.
Oh yeah. I remember because I've seen them at Welcome to Rockville, not this last year, but the year before. And as we're walking up to get a good spot to watch them, I'm hearing other people talk about them, which I'd only been listening to them for about 3 months before seeing them live. And I hear everybody, they're like, their pits are the most violent ever. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm old. I don't know if I can handle this, but fuck it, I'm going to do it anyways. And like, as soon as they hit the stage, it's like just this, like, so red. And it was terrifying. And as soon as it started, and it was like, it didn't matter if you didn't want to be in the pit or not. You were going to be in the pit. You didn't have a fucking choice.
Man, I have no idea how the Metallica fans are like putting up with them at the minute. Like, I don't know how they're going down in that Metallica crowd. That's insane booking.
I was trying to figure that out myself. I'm just like,
their booking agent needs a raise.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how they got on this, but this was probably a terrible idea. I mean, I could see going out with like, you know, Florida Shore, Whitechapel, you know, any of those bands that you would think would fit the bill, but Metallica.
Who are they out with? Is it Gojira?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Metallica, Gojira, and Knocked Loose. What, like, God, who booked that?
I have no. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was just like, I mean, good for y'all for getting on that. Mad props, but that is terrifying.
Yeah, that's insane.
All right, CB, you're up on deck, bro.
What is the craziest thing that you've seen on one of your shows?
Achilles.
Oh yeah. Well, a friend of ours, Anton, he's in a couple of our music videos. He snapped his Achilles tendon at one of our shows. Thing is, he refused to leave the show until the show was done as well. He was like sat at the back with his foot like up, like it's like, I'm not leaving.
There you go.
Yeah, he's a warrior. He's a warrior, that guy.
Oh God.
We've had a lot of injuries. Alex Rigg, he fucked his knee. He had to have surgery on his knee at one point. I'm sure someone tore their ACL. There's been some gnarly shit, man.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that would hurt a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so up to date, what is the hardest thing that you've had to learn about being in a band?
Damn.
It fucking sucks.
It fucking sucks. Yeah. It like how much it fucking sucks, but then how rewarding it is at the same time. It's like you'll have some of the lowest lows and you'll have some of the highest highs.
But what's it like in the middle?
I just can't believe the half an hour you're on stage, whatever, makes up for the entire time before it.
I have no idea how. Yeah. It's right. Like you'll go through so much shit, or like,
For months.
you know, for months, like prepping for a gig, or you know, like whether it's a big show like when we play Download, or if it's like, you know, our album release show or something like that. There's so much time and effort that you're putting into this, and you might be prepping for like 6 months before that to get everything right. And along that period, you're like, why the fuck am I doing this for 30 minutes on stage? Like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever you're playing. Like, and then you get to that hour and you're like, that's why. That's exactly why.
Okay, so going into that, what was it like to play Download and play that massive of a festival?
Terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me, it was surreal because Download was like the first real festival I went to way back in like 2013, and I saw Slipknot, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that. Like, I vowed to myself, weirdly enough, I made it like, you know, shit little vow, like whilst I was out, like I'm not coming back here unless I'm playing. And then, weirdly enough, I didn't come back until I played. So that's just because I was poor as fuck.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
Because you don't go out.
I couldn't afford to go back. But next time I went, I played. I was like, great.
All right, so at least you did what you set out to do.
What about you?
I can't remember the question.
Don't tell him.
Nah.
Just wait on him.
Okay, tell me. What were the question?
So, how did it feel about playing something that massive with all these like huge ass bands?
Oh yeah, it's scary. No, yeah, we're good. Obviously, a dream come true for anyone, especially anyone in the UK. It's like the biggest UK metal festival. It's something. It's on every musician's bucket list, I imagine.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, getting to tick something off like that was a massive thing.
I mean, Download Fest and Hellfest have always been on my bucket list to be able to go and see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to do
yeah,
it.
definitely. I mean, thing is with Download, with the time of year that it is, you either it's luck of the draw whether you're going to get a good download or a bad download, because it's either going to be sunny as fuck or it's going to be raining. Like,
yeah, there's no middle ground.
there's no middle ground. It's either going to be torrential downpour, and we thought we had it great because Wednesday we turned up and we're like, this is fantastic. The sun's beaming. It's going to be a great download, lads. And then Thursday night, the heavens opened, and it was just mud for the rest of the weekend. Our tent collapsed.
We had the shittiest tent. Though,
We had the shittiest tent. It was like,
there were all four of us sleeping in it.
like
We had
yeah,
a corner each. It got flooded.
the tent was flooded. Like there was just mud like everywhere, and like we hadn't prepped for mud really. Like we took some Wellington boots and what have you, but
Mine were too short and they got rained in.
yeah, it was a lot. Because like I say, on Wednesday, like we were thinking, yeah, this is gonna be fantastic. It's fucking scorching, but no, that was a false sense of security.
Nice.
So I hope if you ever come over to go one day, I hope you get a good one, man.
God, I hope so. That would be
If not,
great.
you'll be offended.
It's fun though, even in the mud, it's fun. Yeah. It's,
Well, I know, like here, I always go to Welcome to Rockville every year. Every single. Actually, we just did Rockville a month ago?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
That looks brutal. Looks awesome, man.
It's pretty bad. It's kind of the same as what you guys are talking about. It's either brutally hot, I mean fucking hot. And where they do it is at the Daytona 500, where they do the NASCAR races. So some of the stages are on the concrete, and that concrete just absorbs heat. So if it's like 95 out, when you get on that concrete, it's about 130.
Yeah.
Imagine
And then
peeing
you
on the
pack all the
concrete.
people
God.
on top of it, and it's even worse.
Yeah, that's bad.
Or it's fucking torrential downpour.
See,
Like this year, we were kicked out 3 days in a row out of the 4.
Damn.
You know.
So but it's always worth it. Always worth it.
The thing about Download, it's on a like where it is every year. The main stage, it's at the bottom of like a big hill. So like when it does rain, there's just rivers of mud, just rivers. It's insane. And then they'll try to like put hay on it like overnight. Like when everyone's gone, they'll put hay and like sand and whatever they can to like absorb it. But when we went, there was no fighting it. There was no. They would have been better not putting any of that shit on it, because it just then made you had
Worse.
hay, mud, and everything sticking to you everywhere. It was awful, man. But yeah, there's not much fighting it. It's English weather for you.
Fair enough. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
What is the weirdest food combination that you guys eat?
I don't think anymore. Like, but me and Sam used to have some diabolical combination.
Yeah, we used to love getting a chicken korma pizza and a doner meat pizza, putting them two together. But
So
I'm a
I think
veggie and he's vegan.
that's
now,
yeah. We're vegetarian now. We don't do vegetarian vegan, but yeah, that might be a bit of a alien concept to the Americans. So that is chicken korma curry on a pizza with cheese on it, and then a doner, like a normal cheese pizza with doner kebab meat in there, slapped together, one on top of the other like a big old sandwich.
Bob's your uncle.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, man.
That's definitely one of the crazier ones that we've heard
Yeah,
of.
man.
Yep.
What about you, Tuck? Can you beat that?
No, definitely not. Nah, I ain't got no weird beans on toast.
Yeah, that's a
Souls.
staple. That's a staple, man.
The only other bad thing, we had somebody come on here once that ate banana, peanut butter, and mayonnaise sandwiches.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is wrong with him?
Mayonnaise.
That's
I could get behind peanut butter and bananas. Like, no, it's not something I would eat, but I understand it. But mayonnaise.
Don't try and
Yeah.
simplify
Yeah.
it, lad.
Yeah.
See, that's where it lost me
I
at. I was
understand.
like, I'm good with the first two, but that is disgusting.
Yeah, but yeah, I know people have banana sandwiches, and I'm like that. Nah, No.
Yeah, no, I'm
Bananas
not a
sounds
big
good.
fan of mayonnaise to begin with, but hell no. With peanut butter, but nope, I'm out. I'm done. Absolutely fucking done.
Yeah, I'd rather have the chicken called Madonna meat pizza.
Yeah. So if there is one thing that you guys could change about the music industry, what would that thing be?
Social media for me.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Social media, get rid of it. Yeah, I know how much positive like stuff it does for bands and what have you, and obviously you can blow up overnight on TikTok or wherever the fuck you are. But ultimately, it's just for me anyway. It's just a crux of more shit to do. Like I want to concentrate on being a band, and that's ultimately why like we end up we don't push as much as we should, and like right now, you know, instead of writing the next album as we should do, or writing it as fast as we should do now, like our conversations, instead of what song's going to go well on the album, it's like what content can we put out, like what are we going to film next, what are we going to do, like how can we make this into a TikTok or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like it's like our thought process and our energy is going on like social media shit, or like how can we make a campaign, a social media campaign that goes well around this. And I know you've always got to do advertising and what have you, but it's like there's just so much. You've got to be more than just a musician these days. And I'm not saying I'm against the grind of that, but if I could get rid of something, it would be that.
I would have to agree with you on so many levels, as I do agree that it's got a positive side. To me, I feel like there's way more cons than there are positives.
Yeah.
Now, with social media coming out, yeah, great. The internet came out, social media came out. It now puts bands all on a level playing field. But then it comes down to who's got the most money in their pocket for budget to market.
Yep.
Those who have the most money get seen the most.
Yeah.
If you're just trying to get organic growth, you're going to be, that's a full-time job in its fucking self.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's just having the time to do all of it. Because it's like, if you concentrate on the social media side of it, it's like, well, at what point do you write the music, or like something's going to suffer, you know what I mean? Like we're trying to write the best album, so we've got no social media content, or we're trying to put loads of social media content out, and then we've not got time to write stuff or rehearse, or the live show or whatever. There's always a trade-off, and yeah, like there's always been a lot of spinning plates in bands and like what you're doing, but like obviously social media has just added one more spinning plate, that one big huge fucking spinning plate that is so important. And yeah, it's just adding so much weight to the plate.
It's a straw on the camel, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. But yeah,
Yeah, it's god awful. It's like I even know with like even with a podcast like what we do, there's so much shit that goes into it on the production side, and emails and booking bands and doing all that shit. But then we have to promote all the shows, and you got to promote every single fucking day on 10 million platforms. I don't even know how many social media platforms exist anymore. There's like a new one every fucking 3 months.
That's the thing as well. It's an extra cost as well, because you either learn how to edit videos yourself, and then you can put some stuff out, and then it takes your time away from whatever else you're doing, like I said. And then you've got the other side where it's like, well, we need to pay someone to do the editing for the TikToks or the Instagram reels or whatever it is, or you got to pay someone else. That's another cost that you've got potentially there as well. So it's especially if you're wanting stuff like, if we've got a bit more of a story like ourselves, where it's like, we might want something cinematic to put out, or some extra editing that might be beyond our capabilities to just chuck together on our computers ourselves, or something like that. If we need something special putting out, and then it's so we've just spent, I don't know, £600, £1,000 on TikToks or whatever it is that we're getting sorted. We're filming for 2 days doing TikToks and this, that, and the other, and it's cost us £600, £1,000, and then that's going to last us 3 weeks. So we could put those out for 3 weeks, and then we've got to spend another however much, and that's just not sustainable. So you've got to learn to do it yourself, and then you're not able to put out as much quality or quantity in that sense doing it yourself. It's such a double-edged sword, and yeah,
It is because you got to think about it. The minute you open your eyes as a band, your fucking meter of money that you're dishing out is constantly fucking going.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you said again with like how much money have you got to put into advertising and this, that, and the other. Well, I've got fuck all now because it cost me so much to make the fucking TikToks, like or whatever it is. Like that money is better spent elsewhere, or you've got to be really, really sensible with money, especially if you know you're on that smaller level, and just make shit work really.
Yeah, everybody else is making money off of you but you.
Right.
Yeah.
You're making money for everybody else but you.
Oh, I fucking know this, man. My other band went out on tour. I sing in another band. I took this guy out for merch. He got paid. I didn't. I'm like, I'm paying you to be here, motherfucker. Like,
It's just like, what the fuck? I'm trying to make a living off of this shit. I'm paying everybody else but me. All right, CB, you're up, bro.
If you guys could create a weird item to put on your merch table, what would it be?
you're the trinket, man.
I don't know. Look at me.
It's a good question. Do we want to give away any secrets? But at the minute, we give out tarot cards with all of our orders. So we send those out if someone comes to the merch desk, or we put them in with mail orders and stuff like that. But yeah, in terms of weird stuff, I don't know. I'd really like to get like enamel, like metal pin badges, but that's not really that weird, I guess. Yeah, it's not weird. I don't know.
Mankinis.
Tiny little books, tiny little versions of our little book.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I actually manage a industrial metal band over here in the States. And every time they send a package out, they put fake maggots into the fucking packaging.
Fantastic.
And they sent me a bunch of merch a couple months ago. And I got this big merch package. So I opened it up and I poured it out on the table. I thought they were real at first. It took me like a good 30, 45 seconds to realize that they were fake. I just kind of froze and was like looking at them. I'm like, is this shit real?
They look pretty real.
I don't know if you guys are into WWE. It reminds me of Danhausen. He always has a jar of teeth with him.
Oh my God. What the fuck? All right, so if metal or hard rock wasn't even in existence, what type of music would you play?
Whatever the heaviest thing would be. What is the heaviest music besides like metal?
Like opera rock. I don't know.
I mean, dubstep's pretty heavy, but like that, you can't really play that. And like without metal, you wouldn't have dubstep. I mean, yeah,
Blues.
classical's pretty heavy, to be fair.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
classical.
Jazz is one of the most popular answers that we get. A lot of jazz.
But nobody
Yeah,
actually likes jazz.
Yeah, no one likes jazz. You just play jazz.
No, for me it would be ska because I really liked ska
Oh,
music
ska's
when I was a
pretty
kid.
Yeah, ska's pretty good.
Yeah, I was a big ska fan.
Yeah, I'd. Oh God, good question. Yeah, probably go with some sort of classical. So my first instrument was flute, actually. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, probably would have carried on down that road.
All right. See, I guess I'm one of the rare musicians that never played anything else other than what I play. And that's it. Well, I sort of got into keyboard and I could play keyboard and synth a little bit, but I never really wanted to play anything other than a bass guitar. And that was fucking it.
So when I first started playing like music as a whole, I think it was back in school, and we were just in music class. We were forced to pick up an instrument or what have you, and then I chose flute for some reason. Played that for a few years, got bored of it because I was like, this isn't cool. I'm not gonna get bitches playing flute. Then I played. I wanted to play guitar, but my school didn't have a guitar teacher. They only had, it was either drums or piano, and I was like, I want to play drums. So then I played drums, and then we got a guitar teacher. So I finally settled on guitar.
Okay, fair enough. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
So, if you could offer advice to anybody who is trying to get into music, trying to get into a band, or even a new band that's just starting, what would that be?
Don't do it.
Don't do
Don't
it.
do it. Do not do it.
We've heard that before.
We're all. Don't do it. If you value your sanity, do not do it. Just sit in your bedroom and enjoy it. Please, just enjoy it. Play it for yourself. Just enjoy it. As soon as you start, no, it's hard at the same time because it is one of the most rewarding things you'll ever do is being in a band, and I would
Just have
recommend
fun
it to
with
everyone,
it.
But just whatever you do, is have fun with it. Like, so as soon as you get to that sort of next step or the next level, and it becomes a bit more businessy, it kind of takes the magic away a little bit. It's great, obviously, the things we do, and I have so much fun, but then there's the crippling anxiety at night of like, how well's this single gonna do? What are the numbers telling you about this? What are we gonna do? When's the next gig? How are we gonna get booked? What are we gonna do next? There's always that side of it, but yeah, I sometimes I love doing everything that I'm doing, but sometimes I'd love to go back to like 10 years ago where it was like, let's just play a gig at this pub and have some fun and like have 60 of our friends round and kick the shit out of each other. But the scene was different back then as well. The scene was so different.
Yeah, it's the same here. It's just all changed. And I remember just playing for the hell of it and playing house shows. And
oh, yeah, we played a house show one time, and it was probably like one of my top 5 favorite gigs.
It always is.
Yeah,
it always is. And then, of course, then somebody's parents come home and you put $8,000 worth of damage in the house.
Oh no! With this, it was our friend who was a university student, and he was living in a student house. And I think he was moving out, so he was just like, let's put a show on and like wreck the place before we leave. And like there was about 40 people crammed into his living room, and when people started jumping, you could feel, because there was a basement, or like the kitchen was below where we were playing, and you could feel the floor like flexing as people were like, there was crowd surfing in this dude's living room. I was like on someone's shoulders playing a guitar solo. It's insane. Insane. Big up Nav, share and subscribe.
Okay, fair enough. So if you guys could dig up any dead musician and spend 24 hours with them learning everything they knew about the music industry, who would you spend that day with?
It's either going to be Ozzy or Gary Moore.
Pretty good answer.
That's a good one. Ozzy's pretty good. Are we able to take them back to a point where they would be coherent? Because I feel like end of life Ozzy.
Sure.
He's probably more coherent than before.
True. To be fair, yeah. Ozzy would be pretty cool. Although I'd feel bad if I dug him up and just asked him loads of questions about music. I said that you've got me out of my grave for what?
Well, they're doing an AI thing, aren't they?
Apparently.
Sharon's made an AI of him or something.
Yeah, that'd be insane. Michael Jackson, maybe. Contentious. Oh. Michael Jackson. He's got a fantastic musical brain, and I'd pick his mind about some other things.
Would you say so? Like what, mate?
Don't know what you're on about. What about you, Tucker?
Probably Mitch Lucker, just because he's a bit of the modern. You find out a bit of the modern shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If not Jeff Hanneman from Slayer, I think. It's because I'd like to hear some at Starries.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mitch was one of the nicest people I ever met in my life. And I got to watch them before they even got signed. They played the area that I was in with, I believe it was the Red Chord. And they were opening, and it was the first time I really truly got impressed because I'd never really seen it before from a band. But like after they got done, Mitch literally walked to every single person in the crowd at some point, introduced himself, talked to them, spent time with them, and I had never seen that before. But as soon as I seen that, I was like, that's some badass shit.
Yeah, but I've only ever heard good things about Mitch, like, through the scene and what have you. And so whenever you read interviews or people are talking about Mitch, I've only ever heard good things about him.
Yeah. So, CB, you're up, bro.
If money was no object, where would you shoot a video?
Damn.
big old cathedral, is it in Berlin?
Oh, wait, which
Am I thinking of
the
something
the,
totally
the
different?
Cologne Cathedral?
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That fucking huge ass cathedral.
Yeah, that the cathedral in Cologne, whatever that's called, or the Sagrada Familia in Spain, Barcelona.
No, I reckon-
Barcelona, yeah. That is Barcelona in Spain.
It's like right next to
I
it.
think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm terrible at
Is it like the
geography.
capital of Spain?
Nah,
Somewhere over there.
somewhere in that size.
Right.
Yeah.
4-hour train ride.
I'm pretty sure it
Not
is.
that much.
That'd be kind of cool. But I mean, if we don't go churches, God, no, I can't think of anywhere
You
besides
can't
a church.
shoot a metal video not in a church.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be a church, hasn't it? Like some sort of cathedral or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
So if
The
you guys-
Vatican, in the Vatican. Jesus Christ.
oh God, you go
Oh,
to jail. You're going straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
I mean,
Start
sick
seeing all
video,
those
yeah.
secrets.
That was like that interview that I was watching the other day. It's an older interview of Danny Filth, how the whole band got arrested at the Vatican.
Man.
It was like the day of a show, and they somehow got out of it and still made it to the show in time.
Yeah.
And I can't remember why they got arrested. That part I don't remember, but I know that they got arrested at the Vatican.
I'll have to look into that.
Like the whole last band got arrested.
Damn. What about you, Tom?
So
Oh, yeah, you did. Fucking hell. Yeah, big cathedral.
So, if you guys had a chance to collaborate with any band on a song, who would you want to collaborate with and why?
Viljata,
Yeah. Yeah.
because they're just good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that I think Kala is light years ahead of anyone else.
That's actually,
musically.
it's kind of funny. You're the first band that's ever brought that band up, and that's one of my top 5 favorite bands.
Big up.
Yeah, it's insane. I think he's been 10 years ahead of the game consistently. Like 10
Mhm.
years ago, like the stuff that he was writing 10 years ago is now getting popular, like within the deathcore scene, and like people are integrating shit that he was doing 10 years ago now. And then you listen to modern Viljata, and it's so much more advanced than even that stuff. And he's just always been ahead of the game. Yeah, I think he's a genius.
Yeah, I think I found, can't remember what song it was, but it was probably like 10 years ago on YouTube.
Probably Dagger.
Yes, it was Dagger.
Yeah, I remember
And-
that was the first song I listened to, and I was like,
And I
that blew
remember
my fucking
finding it.
mind.
It did the same thing to me, just the tones and the feeling of the whole entire song. I got hooked. So I started buying merch like crazy and having it shipped over to the States, which was
Damn.
god awful expensive. But I remember going to Welcome to Rockville one year, and I was standing out, and I was actually wearing one of their fall shirts, and there was a dude standing right in front of me that had one, and I was just like mind blown. So of course I go right up to the guy, and he turns around, and it happened to be the lead singer of 12-Foot Ninja, who was wearing it. So we started talking about the band, and I didn't even know who this guy was. I didn't know who 12-Foot Ninja was at the time. And they were playing Rockville later that day, and so we kind of sit there and nerded out over this damn band for like 45 fucking minutes. Missed the whole first band because that's all we were doing was talking about that fucking band.
Yeah, I don't believe, man. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I like it, and if not him, probably Buster Rhodes Home. Like obviously, Humanity's Last Breath. Like, but yeah, Khaled's just so much more interesting for me. I mean, I love Buster's work as well, but he's a bit more, I guess, easily digestible. Whereas everything Khaled puts out blows my fucking mind. I'm just like, how the fuck do you even think of this? Like, yeah, it's
Right.
just insane. It's insane. What about you, Tom?
I can't remember the question again, mate.
How much have you smoked, man?
Fuck off. I listened to your story and I can't fucking remember.
How-
Because he starts chatting about shit that's not the question.
Any band that you could collaborate with?
Yeah. Chelsea Grin, Tom
Oh,
Barber.
okay. Yeah.
That's good.
We just seen them a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I think Tom Barber's one of the greatest vocalists in metal. I love him.
yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, he's fantastic. All right, CB, you're up.
All right. So since you guys mentioned pizza earlier, does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Mm,
Absolutely not.
Was that a 3? 3 notes?
Yeah,
ouch.
that's whack.
You know, that's the second time that's happened.
You
Only
shut
the,
your
only the second?
Yeah.
Yeah, only a second.
Damn.
He just does it to fuck with me because I love pineapple on pizza, and he just does it to throw it in my
Sorry,
face.
man.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
I'm not
man.
sorry.
He loves to throw that shit in my face.
Chicken korma and doner meat. That's what you need on pizza, man.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
He loves to stick it to me on that one. Either that or the fucking Star Wars question, Star Wars or Star Trek.
No, that's not even a question.
Yeah,
Star
so
Wars.
he doesn't even like Star Wars anymore, but it's still Star Wars.
Exactly. I think I've pretty much won that question every time. I think there's only like one person ever that said Star Trek.
There's been a couple. There's been a couple people.
God, ugh, whatever. All right. So, if you guys could play one legendary venue anywhere in the world, where would you want to play?
Whiskey a go go.
Get ready to pay a lot of money.
The Foundry.
Foundry. I think it's in Florida. Foundry.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
I've been to many shows there.
Oh, chain would be sick.
For me, any is it House of Blues?
Yeah, yeah.
Which one's the one that Disney owns now?
House of Blues.
House of Blues. Yeah.
Yeah, House of Blues.
Yeah, I remember I went there when I went to Florida. I was like, I'd just love to play it because it was like the first venue I went to in America, so it'd be kind of like a 360 moment for me.
Who'd you get to see there?
I can't even remember. I just went to see, and like whoever was there, I was like, I want to go to it. I want to go to see some music. You know what I mean?
We should be playing
Okay.
out there, but I didn't get to see him.
Yeah, I've been there quite a bit because it's not too far of a drive for me because we live on the East Coast in South Carolina. So like Jacksonville's 2 hours, Daytona's 4 hours, Orlando's 5 hours. So all the Florida stuff is real close for us. So I go down there quite a bit.
Yeah, I remember it was no one that I liked or was memorable for me. I was just like, I need to see some music whilst I'm here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So at the end of the show, we always play a music video from the band. So obviously we have for you all Consequence of Denial. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what the song is about and what went into the process of creating a music video for it?
Oh god, I mean, I guess video-wise, the song is kind of the story of Kyle's sort of entry into the cult, into our sect. Consequence of Denial?
Yeah.
No, it's yours.
Yeah.
It's yours. I'm
Yeah,
thinking the
no.
sentence. Yeah, no, it's the entry of your entry into the cult and how he got his mask, how he how he came to be in the lore of the band. Lyrically, that would be
It's just
Sam.
about depression, really.
Sam wrote the lyrics on that one.
Basicest form. It's just yourself screaming at your depression.
Okay, fair enough. So do you guys share like writing lyrics, or is there just one person in the band that kind of handles the lyrical part of all your songs?
You kind of jump it
We,
around.
yeah, we share about, but most of it he's humble, but most of it's this dude. Because I guess basically when you're writing a song, he'll already have like the lyrics of, oh, I want it to kind of sound like this over the top of it, so he'll have it kind of in mind already, and then he'll bring it to us. We'll change some bits around. We'll change some words, make it a bit more poetic in places, or sometimes if we're not feeling it, or I'll have some lyrics, I might write a chorus, he'll have the verse, I'll have a chorus, or vice versa, stuff like that. But most of the time it's this dude.
Okay, fair enough. So on that, we ran out of time. Thanks you guys for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. For everybody who watched, thank you. Please remember we will be back 2 more times tonight with 2 more bands today. Yeah. We got 2 more shows tonight.
Well, good luck
So
with that.
on that, please check out Sorry, I hit the button. Go to all their social media accounts. Go hit that fucking follow button. Buy some merch on that. Here is Consequence of Denial. We will see you guys later tonight at 7 o'clock.
Thank you.
Peace.
That's